So in 2020, I was faced with a health challenge. One afternoon, I suddenly felt pains on my left flank. The pain was so unbearable.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Don't Swallow All You Chew. Today's guest is Eunice Esimajemite Okotie, a passionate individual who has walked a path of faith, discipline and personal growth. She holds a degree in midwifery and her journey has been shaped by her love for reading and writing. In today's episode, we're going to learn a lot from her, especially about the importance of trusting God, embracing discipline, and following your own path, no matter the obstacle we face. We are also excited to have Uni Blue Studio sponsoring today's podcast. Uni Blue Studio is an incredible animation channel that creates beautiful inspiration stories that teach and uplift. Huge thanks to them for their support. So without further ado, let's dive into today's conversation with Eunice Esimajemite Okotie.
Following your dreams can be a thrilling yet daunting experience. For me, the pivotal moment was when I decided to leave my job in the northern part of Ghana to pursue another in an international hospital in Accra. I knew it was going to be difficult for starters. I spent a whole year at home, but I never gave up until I miraculously got a new job offer in the same hospital I wanted to work. It opened other doors for me. I was able to pursue my degree and all. Other things fell into place. 2 years after that, I published my novel, 10 Days of Abduction. Losing a loved one can be a life-altering experience. It shaped my perspective on life challenges and my relationship with God. Though it was a dark period for me, in fact, I was depressed for 3 years due to that, but thankfully, I overcame it. However, as I reflected on my mother's life and legacy, I realized she prepared me for this time. That inspired me to move on, seek God's comfort, guidance, and strength to carry on through life. Whenever I'm faced with uncertainty, I communicate with God and I get answers. In a world where social media gives people a different version of you, you don't need to get influenced by curated highlight reels. My advice, if you feel pressured, embrace your uniqueness. Recognize that everyone's journey is unique. What works for someone else might not work for you. Focus on your values and passion. Instead of mimicking someone else's path, identify what truly matters to you. Avoid comparison and focus on your progress and growth. So what I do is set clear goals, create a conducive environment, build habits and routines, start small and gradually progress, overcome procrastination and lack of motivation. So, for example, if a task can be done in less than 2 minutes, you have to do it. It's called the 2-minute rule. Start little by little, bit by bit. With time, you realize you would achieve your aim. So in 2020, I was faced with a health challenge. One afternoon, I suddenly felt pains on my left flank. The pain was so unbearable. I had to crawl out of our room with the help of my sister. We got a car. We got to the hospital. After several tests, I was diagnosed of having a kidney stone. I was so scared. I felt lost and anxious about my future without a good health. Then I encouraged myself. It so happened that I had to remove the stone through surgical means. This was after a year or two after being diagnosed of having a kidney stone, because I was on medications actually. So I prepared for the surgery. On the day of the surgery, I miraculously passed the stone through my urine. 6 hours to the surgery. My message for someone out there going through several challenges: no situation is permanent. Always be positive. There are brighter days ahead.
Thank you for joining us today on Don't Swallow All You Chew. A big thanks to Eunice Esimajemite Okotie for sharing her inspiring journey of trusting God, embracing discipline, and overcoming challenges. If you have learned anything today, it's that no matter where life takes you, staying true to your path and trusting in God's timing is key. Special thanks to UniBlue Studio for sponsoring today's episode. Be sure to check out their amazing animated stories that inspire and teach. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to comment, share, subscribe to Don't Swallow All You Chew for more insightful conversation. Until next time, remember to keep believing, stay disciplined, and always trust the process.